welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm gonna be talking about how to improve our speaking, which is obviously the hardest skills in learning a language, but not impossible. As every other skills, it's also a learnable skill that can be learned and improved easily when we practice constantly. So let's dive into it without any further delay. So to learn this skills, to improve these skills, we have got to work on some areas that are very essential. The very first thing, the very first area where we have to work on is actually reading. Okay, reading is one of the hardest part, but as important as it is like speaking. Once you do not understand the value of reading, you can never understand the value of speaking. So first of all, in order to speak clearly, effectively, or maybe fluently, you gotta practice your reading as much as possible. Read as much as possible, then pretty sure you will be speaking fluently, effectively. Because when you read something, you observe and like you arrange lots of vocabs, you understand how construct sentences and each and everything. In this way you naturally improve your speaking. The very first thing you have to understand and work on is reading. Okay, and secondly, where you have to work on, where you have to pay heed is speaking. Okay, speaking, it means like if you just read all the time, that's fine, that's completely beneficial. Reading is completely beneficial. But if you just read all the time and do not practice with anyone, do not speak with anyone, it's completely waste of time, nothing else. Speaking is definitely going to come with speaking. I mean, like if you are eating something, all right, you're not gonna quench your thirst, obviously not. So same way, if you just read, so you're gonna improve your reading. You're gonna maybe arrange some words, you're gonna understand how to write something, but you are not going to improve your speaking. Do you understand what I mean? So in order to speak clearly, effectively, properly, you gotta speak, you gotta talk with people, you gotta express yourself. Okay, you gotta communicate, in converse with people in your real life. Okay, and like so like in this situation you can ask me, okay, like what if who do not have, okay, who do not have people to talk, or who does not have people to talk, that's fine. Even I did not have anyone to talk when I started learning this language, but I just arranged people, I figure out what actually I needed to have that time that would help me to practice this language. And that's how I managed all the things and got into my dream, and here I am today speaking in front of you. So you can see like how things work. The same way you can do that. Now let's get into the third point, which is shadowing. You understand shadowing? It's like mimicking, imitating. So what is that? It's like listen to someone, okay, listen to someone and repeat after them. It's like repeat after them. When you listen to someone, like try to speak, try to speak after them. In this way you will observe the language faster. You will understand how some particular words are pronounced, where some words are reduced, where some sounds are stretched, where some sounds are reduced. All these things, these all things come by listening to people, by observing people, by mimicking people. So who to mimics, right? The point is that who to mimic. There are lots of native speakers on YouTube and like on other application, like there are plenty of application as well. You can go and just try to talk with people for free. You don't have to pay even a single penny. So in those resources, or like by talking with those speakers, by native speakers, you can mimic, you can mimic. And even like if you watch something, try to repeat, enjoy listening and mimic them. If you listen something, it's like, let's suppose that there is a sentence, what you doing. So if someone says in front of you, or any speakers speak in front of you, try to speak after them. You may not be correct, or you may not be speaking correctly at first, but if you keep doing it, if you keep continue with this, sooner or later you will become good at it. As you know very well that no one is perfect in this world. Everybody has to learn and then improve themselves. The same way you have gotta do. You have gotta learn, understand how things work, then go with your own way. Okay? So imitating matters a lot. When you imitate, you understand the structures, you understand how some words are pronounced, how some words are stretched, how some sounds are reduced, all these things. Okay? Now let's talk about enjoying. Enjoy your journey. Do you understand? So you don't have to take everything as a burden. I mean, when you are learning a language, it's obviously not an easy task. I understand that because I too learned. I too was a student once. I'm still learning. I mean, like, nobody is pro here. Everybody is learning and just like, trying to improve. And there, as we know very well, there is always room for improvement. So you don't have to worry about this. Oh, I'm the one only who is learning. No, 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 not like that. There are plenty of people who are still learning. Who are still like having a hard time when speaking English. When they are trying to even write. There are some people who are even having a hard time while writing. You should be grateful for what you have. Okay. So what I'm saying is like enjoying. What is enjoying here? What's to enjoy in learning a language? There is obviously something that can be enjoyable even in learning a language. I mean, when you listen something, when you shadow something, when you watch something, do not take it as a burden. Do not think, oh my god, it's quite hard, man. What to do? It gives me a kind of headache. No, don't worry about it. Enjoy your journey. It's like when you listen to something, do not listen what I am saying, what I am telling you. You figure out what works for you. You understand what really impressed me, what really impresses me, what interests me. Try to figure out this thing and then go with them. If you go in this way, I am pretty sure that you won't ever feel bored while learning anything. Anything, it could be anything. So enjoy, watch. When you watch movie, do not watch what I am suggesting you. Go with what interests you. If I am suggesting you to watch any sort of serials or web series or news, so do not go with my recommendation all the time. Go with your own opinion, go with your own desires. Okay? If I'm telling you just read, listen all the time, do not listen to me. I'm not a pro, I'm not an expert at the, I'm not a native speaker. I'm just telling you as per my experience. You can go with your own. Find out what works for you. What works for me may not work for you. Do you get that? So everyone has different kind of perspective and ideas and mind. We all have been designed differently. So do not think. But what I am saying, you just try this way. Try this way. If this not works, then try to approach something in other ways, in your own way. It might be very helpful for you. So enjoy the journey. Whatever listen carefully. Whatever you do it by enjoying. If you watch something, watch with subtitles. As I told you in earlier video, watch with subtitles. All these things gonna help you a lot. And the another point that I'm going to tell you about is recording. Record your voice. Get feedback from your recording. Get feedback from others. Ask others how I am at these skills. Like ask people. Do not feel shy about anything. Record your voice and listen to them. And then go with the areas where you have to work on. Do not be shy. Okay? As the next point is like making mistake. Do not feel shy at making mistake. Lots of people are afraid of making mistake. They feel like if I make mistake in front of people while speaking English, people are gonna make laugh. People are gonna laugh at me. No way, buddy. Why would people laugh at you? And even if they laugh, that does not matter to you, because like it's matter to them. If they are laughing, so let them laugh. Nobody is gonna care. And why would you care? You are learning a language. You're not a pro. You're not a native speaker. Everybody learns this way only. If they are laughing, let them laugh. You just work on yourself. The people who are laughing at you today, I promise you, one day they will be surprised seeing you speak English fluently, confidently. And like as you know, it's pretty common that when you speak another language, people surprising look at you, stares at you. They're like, hey man, you speaking this language? Hey, see, this man living in here in India and is speaking English. It's pretty common. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to even focus on these things. Just focus on your goal, focus on your targets, practice regularly, be patient, and do not feel shy when you're making mistake. Everybody makes mistake. It's pretty common, and making mistake is completely fine and acceptable. Everybody makes, even native speakers, you know, when they speak, sometimes they even make mistakes, and sometimes they even go with dictionaries to look for some words. So it's not something that you have to be ashamed of. Be calm, just be consistent, never ever give up. Keep trying, keep trying, keep practicing. You know, find out your ways. If something does not work for you, approach in another way, but do not change your destination. Okay, thank you for listening to me. It was really nice to give you some suggestions. Please subscribe my channel and follow me in order to get my upcoming new exciting videos. Thank you for listening to me again. Have a nice day, everybody.